Trebuchet. The trebuchet is a siege weapon used to break up enemy formations or to smash gates and battlement walls. Although it resembles a catapult, its mechanism is different. The main contraption is a leverage mechanism with a counterweight on one side and a projectile sling on the other. The counterweight sets the entire arm in motion, and the projectile, most often a dressed stone, flies up to several hundred meters along its ballistic trajectory. Apart from stones, the payload could be burning bales of straw, dead bodies, or barrels of feces. The disadvantage of the weapon is how demanding and time-consuming it was to load. I do find those things interesting. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Come. And I think we have one perk here in Vitality we can look at. We got Marathon Man. Some of these are skipped across before, but you run slower but keep it up for longer. Nope. Sprinter, you run faster but also tire faster. Nope. Human Dust Bin. You can dispel hunger with anything. You won't suffer from eating poisoned or spoiled food, but neither will you have any positive effect from it. Does not apply to alcohol. Berserk. As soon as your health falls to a minimum, you go berserk and your stamina regenerates 4 times faster. Revenant. Your health will degenerate gradually. Does not apply during combat. Oh, regenerate gravity. Ah, that's nice. We'll take that. Don't have to worry about so much, taking so much, save your snops, if that's the case. And we'll kind of look through them real quick. I think that's the only one we got. It was great. Okay, so here we go again. Combat technique. We learn now. What is that? Combat technique. During the High Middle Ages, new elements of combat techniques as well as weapons and armor were coming into their own. The curved saber grew in popularity, and chainmail gave way to plate armor. Knights took to heavier longswords, crossbows, and strike weapons such as maces, flails, etc. A complete suit of armor was affordable only for a wealthy nobleman. Most often, the armor worn gave only partial metal cover, more reliance being given to good combat technique for protection. According to sword fighting, developed in 2 directions: A. Knightly swordsmanship, fought with a spear, sword, and shield in full heavy armor, or B. Commoner swordsmanship, for lightly armored foot soldiers who fought with swords and homemade weapons, like daggers, flails, scythes, and bludgeons. In combat between the lightly armored and ironclads, it was often swiftness, agility, and cunning that made the difference. Hence, swordplay drew interest in the poor echelons of society. Over time, they gained their skills in sword-fighting schools. The training was not very professional, based more on agility, readiness, and use of all and any advantageous resources available apart from weapons. Accurate period descriptions of battles are lacking, so historians rely on records preserved in the literature or illustrated material. Very interesting. Anything else? Discovered a camp. Yeah, we know what a camp is. See if anything else pops up. I do enjoy learning about things. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Alright, so, well, I guess we need to talk to Sir Robard here. First, we'll pick this poppy, because I like to pick flowers. And we'll also pick this dandelion. And, we'll talk to Sir Robard. Hello, Sir Robard. What should I do?
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He seemed a bit uncertain.
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But, if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
How do you feel, Sir Robard?
How are you faring, Sir Robard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart too. That place is my home.
How do we take back Talmberg?
What's the easiest way to take back Talmberg?
The easiest way? Call in the Royal Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle would be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchet is wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
Do you think Sigismund will return?
Do you think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head? But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like Havel and Toth in Bohemia.
How do we get past the gate?
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Istvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stuck up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible. The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
Which part of the walls is most vulnerable?
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranic for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him.
About Talmberg's weak points.
Is there anything you can tell me about Talmberg's weak points?
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses. Who'd have thought that was something I'd come to regret?
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranic for longer.
Toth is a wild...
Do you need help with anything?
Is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry.
So we've got a lot of things to do. Asking everybody charcoal burners for pitch, talk to Captain Robar. Okay, we just did that. We've got to talk to Master Fafar.
Greetings. What business have you?
Well, I hear you have to build a trebuchet.
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Talmberg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Kieser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Who is Conrad Kieser?
Conrad Kieser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
Nicopolis. I wonder if that's down... That sounds, Egyptian almost. You can't do it without him?
You're still an engineer, though. Couldn't you build it yourself?
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated such a machine is? What forces are at work in the contraption? If we were lucky, it wouldn't fire at all. Far more likely it would smash itself to smithereens and kill lots of us instead of the enemy.
He, helped Sigismund?
He was with Sigismund.
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Betlen Castle.
Banished, like a criminal.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
But what's he doing here?
What's he doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
So I'm to kidnap him?
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if all else fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him. By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
Alright, I'll help you.
Alright, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. Take care.
Okay, let's look at our quest menu or quest log real fast and see what else we have. Rocketeer and Siege. Siege is ask around camps if anyone needs help. Talk to the quartermaster. Talk to Sir Divish, which I did. Talk to Captain Bernard. I have not done that yet. Oh, I haven't talked to either one of those. How much to pay for? We need to talk to Bernard and Divish. And then ask if anybody needs help.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yes, sir. Jesus Christ be praised indeed. How are things?
How are things with you?
It's a shit pile and no mistake. A good friend of mine was killed.
I'm sorry to
I'm
hear
sorry.
I only pray we kill every last one of them bastards. Then maybe I'll have some peace. Take care.
Alright then. Thanks for that. What about you, sir?
God be with you.
Yeah. You too.
How are things with you?
I thank the Lord I'm still alive and well.
So do I. Others haven't been so fortunate.
God be with you.
Doesn't seem like they really, anybody really needs a lot of help. Oh. Oh, what we got here. Let us break into these things. Oh. Oh. Well, I ain't really worried if we've been seen. I don't think anybody here is going to hurt. Oh, there's nice stuff here. Don't think anybody here is going to care. Hopefully. And if they do, they do. Oh, dang it. I wouldn't be doing these, but I get so much experience points for it. Dang it, we keep getting too far off. There we go. Villager's ash bow. I wonder how good are these? 37, 44, 42. That might not be too bad, actually. What is our bow at? Our bow is 60. Oh yeah, our bow's definitely better. I think we got a couple chests over here. What is this? Is this war plans? I guess so. 2 chests over here, 1 chest over here. Alright, so we can get into this one real fast. There we go. That one was pretty easy. We've got just some random food and stuff, so... Okay, let's continue on talking to people. We've got some, quite a few guards over here we can talk to. Actually, there's a lot of guards around here we can talk to. Here's, Sir Robard. We've already talked to him. Just a regular guard. Regular guard here.
Good day to you.
How are
How are
things?
with you?
I wish it was all over and...
Don't
I
know.
agree.
I've never been in a siege, but I hear it can last weeks or even months.
That's nice.
God be with you.
I thought some of these guys might need help, but it doesn't seem like it. Let's talk to a villager here. He might need something.
God almighty. Has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
Oh, thanks a lot. How are things?
How are things with you?
I'm worried. I pray the Divish gets the better of them cutthroats. I wouldn't want that foreign bastard lording it over us here.
No. I don't suppose anyone wants a thieving cutthroat for a lord.
See you later.
And you, sir?
Good health to...
How are things with...
I'm worried.
How's that?
Feeling bad about it?
I couldn't say. I just feel it in my guts. Like when you eat something bad and you have to keep running to the outhouse. Or maybe I ate something.
Maybe you did eat something
God
bad.
be with you.
God be with you as well. Let's look around here. Okay. Over there. Who is this? Okay, there's Fafar. Here's someone here that's just lounging about. Look at this guy. Where is another guard, another guard. Another guard. Where is... What's his name? Sir Divish. And Bernard. They're not here. Where are they at? Oh, they're back down here. Quartermaster, Captain Bernard. There's Sir Divish. Okay. Let's go talk to Sir Divish. Actually, you know what? We'll go down to Quartermaster because we can go... Oh, okay. Just, popped up out of nowhere. We can go find a charcoal burner probably somewhere down this way as well.
Yeah.
They set fire to all these houses around here, huh? It's a shame, really. Another camp down here. Got camps everywhere. Tons of supplies. What is that? Whoops. Whatever it is, we can't pick it up. Get up. Okay, where's he at? He's... Oh, he's laying down. This is Captain Bernard. Okay, we can't talk to him yet. He's snoozing. We do have Quartermaster here we can talk to. There's Sir Hanish. Let's talk to him real quick.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
How are you, Sir Hanish?
How are you, my lord?
How do you think? That slimy toad has my blood boiling. If I get my hands on him, I'll rip his black heart out. Only I've been handed the job of guarding the western route, at the quarry. And there's not a damn thing happening there.
Well, at least you're out of archery range of the castle.
True, but it's not much consolation. If the men don't get something to do soon, I'll have to put them to work in the quarry. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
What do you think about the siege?
How do you think the siege will go, sir?
Better than it has done so far, I hope. First, we lost your lord and father, and then our nighttime assault failed.
I'm sorry we didn't succeed. It would all have been over by now. But at least we got out alive.
If the two of you had been left behind, Istvan would have had another pair of hostages. Oh, let's pray our fortunes improve. But I'm a bit worried about that trebuchet. I don't have much experience with engines of war. Even if we do drive Toth out, there might not be much left of the castle after we've done it.
I'm worried about Sir Radzig.
Sir Hanish, do you think Sir Radzig is all right?
Oh, don't worry. He's more used to Toth alive, so he's in no danger for now.
For now.
Radzig's a man who knows how to take care of himself. I'm more concerned about Lady Stephanie. It would be dreadful if anything happened to her.
Agreed.
It was a pleasure to talk to you, Sir Hanish.
Likewise, Henry. God be with you.
God be with you as well. Quartermaster.
Good day to you.
Good day to you, sir. God be with you. Do we have enough food?
How are we doing with the food?
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well. To tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine.
So we need
I'll
meat
keep that
for
in mind.
him. There's not much meat in the camp, so I should go and get some, okay? I've brought
I
meat.
brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
How much do we have on us? Oh, we got some salami. Nice. Okay. You can have that piece of salami then. That's funny. There's not much meat in the camps. We're just going to get some, okay. Do you really want to cancel? No, I don't want to cancel. How do I...
Hey, Henry's come to see you.
I guess I am canceling. I actually have to cancel it unless...
What's going on? You said you were bringing meat.
I'm trying, man. How are we for
Do
ale?
we have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone, and we've drained the local inn dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods, either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too.
Well, so we need beer too.
Good luck to you.
Alright, who else do we need to talk to? Sir Divish. Let's see. There should be someone else here we can talk to somewhere. If Captain Bernard would get up, we could talk to him. Oh, that goes, what's his face riding away. Let's see, we need to talk to Captain Bernard. So we need ale. We need ale from somewhere. And we need, I need to ask around the local taverns for some. Okay, we need Sir Divish. Let's go talk to Sir Divish. Gosh, this is I wish Captain Bernard would get up so I could talk to him. We'll talk to Divish first, and then maybe he'll get up when we're done. We'll come back down here and see if he's up yet. This is going to be a fairly long quest, I believe, because we've got a lot of little side quests to do to help these guys out, and we want to do all of them if we can. So we're going to have to do some hunting. We're going to have to do some hunting for beer. Got to go to Sasau and try to find that guy and get him to join us. Jeez, we got a lot to do here.
Yeah.
Alright, where's Divish? He's up here somewhere.
Yeah.
In this camp. Hello, Sir Divish. Nice that you're
God
awake.
be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Do you feel any better, Sir Divish?
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told. And my shoulder's paining me.
I bet.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
The flesh can be healed, perhaps. But the spirit... Henry, can you do something for me?
What is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Ujits. What's his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins. See you later.
Okay, well, anybody else here that we can talk to? I don't think there is. Let's look and see. No. Who's this? This is charcoal burners. We've got to ask all these places about getting... Oh, jeez, man. This is going to be an ordeal here. All these different taverns around here. about getting some beer and things like that. I guess the first thing we'll probably do is head towards Ravna. Where is Ravna at? That's Neuhof, Ratai, Sasau. Where's Ravna? That's Uzitz. Ravna maybe up here. No, there's Ravna over there. I guess we'll go to Uzitz for the priest, and I think he said there was a... We've got a quest giver here. There's somebody in Ravna as well that we can talk to. Let's go back down here and see if we can wake up Sir Bernard.
Yeah.
And once we do that, I guess we'll head to Uzitz. We're basically going to be touring the entire country, it looks like. Or province, I should say. Ah, jeez. Get up out of the creek. Oh, come on now. We really need to talk to Sir Bernard. That's the last one. The only one we're waiting on. I guess we'll have to wait on him to wake up. Is he still asleep? Who's this? Quartermaster. Oh, here he is, right here. Good. Captain Bernard, I'm going to ask you if you can train me in anything. I don't know if you can or not, but we'll see. Real fast. Can you train me in defense? Probably not.
Certainly.
I'd like to...
First.
Nope. Can you train me any more in axe?
I'd like to learn...
Certainly.
I'm interested...
Wouldn't you rather...
Nope. Can you train me any more in sword?
I'd like to...
Certainly.
I want to achieve...
You can't be...
No, okay. You can't train me at all.
Well.
That's fine. Okay, so any problems with the men?
How are the men holding up?
They're a rabble. The out-of-towners are desperate to go home. And the locals, they've got nowhere else to go. So they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true, I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. There's nothing a couple of lashes of the whip can't cure.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. When they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal potion might do the trick.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. But Christ knows they could do with something to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open.
So what do we need? Find out if some herbalist could brew up something to fend off sleep, okay?
Take care.
I thought, didn't he have another piece of dialogue we could look at? I guess not. Okay, well, is that everybody? Have we talked to everyone now? I think we have. Let's check and see. Let's see. We talked to Helpmaster Faithful, optional find. Yeah, we've talked to everybody now. So now we've got a lot of things to do, and we want to do all this stuff before we do Rocketeer, I believe. Or we may just do that when we get down that direction. But I'm going to end the episode right here. I know we really didn't do anything but just kind of make plans. And the next episode we'll start going around, and we're basically going to have to go around the entire map and check all these different areas and then come back here and deliver everything. It's going to be an ordeal for sure. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, and telling your friends about me. And I will see you guys later on. Have a great day. Bye-bye.